Should you memorize a speech or should you speak freely? In this week's Engineering Management Lessons video, I want to answer a question that I received from an engineer who asked, is it better if I completely memorize my presentations, or is it better to speak naturally and more freely? This is a great question, and it's something that can really drive success for you in terms of the way you present to people and the way you can influence or persuade people or maybe receive approvals on projects, right? That's how important that is, that engagement level. So here's the advice I can offer. I am against memorizing speeches. When you memorize a speech, what you're doing is you're trying to remember it when you speak, as opposed to really engaging with the audience. It can come off as very robotic, very rehearsed. And again, you lack that ability to reach out to the audience, to maybe pause for a minute, right? Because you're constantly thinking and trying to remember and almost regurgitate that text. So I would say definitely do not memorize your talk. Now, at the same time, speaking freely can also be dangerous. You most likely have a goal that you want to accomplish with your presentation, or at least you should. And if you're speaking freely, you can go off on a tangent. You can get away from your main point or your focus and then not achieve your goal. So basically what I'm saying is neither one works, right? You have to compromise. What I recommend is that you have an outline of main points that you want to cover, and you're able to speak freely on each one of the points in your outline. In fact, if you're nervous about forgetting any of the points, it's okay to have a small index card that you can keep in the palm of your hand with your outline written on it. Then as you progress through your talk, it's perfectly fine to glance down at your hand, look at the next point, and then speak freely on it. When you complete that point, you can again look down at the next point and speak freely again. I feel that this provides a good compromise between memorization and speaking freely, and it also gives you space to engage with the audience, pause when you need to, take a question, or ask a question to the audience to drive up engagement. What it also does is it ensures that you will not forget any of your points because you have them on your outline. And again, I recommend a small index card. I've seen people do this with an iPad, and I don't think that looks very professional because, again, that seems like you're reading or you have to memorize something or you're leaning on something. Whereas a simple note card that you could tuck away really doesn't interrupt anyone or doesn't interfere with your conversation with the audience, because that's what a presentation should be, a conversation with the audience. I hope you found this week's video helpful. We put out videos weekly to help engineers become better managers and leaders. Please subscribe to our channel here to make sure you're getting these videos, and I look forward to helping you continue to engineer your own success. I'll see you next week.